welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I understand this is a crazy way to say hi to all of you. No, I'm not going to any Halloween party. I was just doing a crazy video. But I didn't record it in like horizontal way, so it will only be on my Instagram and the shorts and the TikTok, because it's all vertical and in Spanish. But you know what? It's okay. Learn some Spanish, that would be cool. Or just put the subtitles and it's fine. Anyway, I'm so happy to see all of you because we are friends. I am your friend, so let's hang out. Now, ignoring all these, the video has nothing to do with Halloween, and I understand how weird that is, or how of a missed opportunity that is, but you know what? I just didn't wanna not mention my vacations and why I was missing for the past 3 weeks. So what had been going on is that my mom and my sister came to Paris and we went to have our holidays and went to Madrid for my birthday and to eat so much, and then we went to Segovia nearby, just like a quick one trip thing, and then we flew to Greece, and it was my first time being in Greece and I'm obsessed with it, and I mean it, I'm obsessed with it. I want to go back, definitely. We stayed in Athens like 5 days, and then we traveled to Sumio, like the tip where Poseidon's temple is, and then we flew to Santorini and stayed for 2 weeks. And I know what you're gonna say, Santorini, come on, that's not Greece, that's like super touristy. Hey, stop that. So I hate when people say to people, don't go there because it's so touristy and it's not the real country. I understand where it's coming from, but there's a reason why they became touristy. It's because they are beautiful places. They are still part of your country, so you know, it's great. It's when people tell me like, oh, you know, I'm going to Cancun. I would never say like, oh, yeah, sure, go to Cancun, that's not Mexico. Of course that's Mexico and it's beautiful. Maybe I'm biased because I also lived in Cancun and Playa del Carmen and I loved it. So yes, I understand there's gonna be a lot of people and maybe you won't sense like fully the culture, but it's really hard to sense the culture of a country if you're staying only in one city. So it's the same. So yes, anyway, we chose Santorini because we had to see it, and I'm so lucky we went on not so high season, so it was September, October. It was great. There are still people, but you could still hang on and walk around and watch the sunset without anybody pushing you or something like that. Like there wasn't that much people. But yes, I'm gonna show you bits of the travel because I couldn't like record all of it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put you all of it in one video, but I'm gonna try my best. So we will start with showing you about Madrid and my travel to Spain, which was just, you know, amazing. Like all the food, I love it. It was also the first time my mom went there. Like I had been there with my sister, but this was the first time my mom went there, and she had, I don't know how to say it without it sounding weird, but she didn't want to go to Spain. Like she always kept saying like, no, Spaniards, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, even though our own family, like from past times, came from Spain too. So like Mexico is a mix of countries and cultures. And I don't know why, like she just had a really bad impression of Spain. But of course, we went there and she was so in love with it. She loved the way people talk, as in like, we just laughed so much. And if you're not from a speaking country, in Spanish, from a Spanish-speaking country, this will sound weird to you, or maybe I can compare it to United States accent and the British accent. For us, it's kind of like that. So when we were in Spain, every time they talked, it was just much fun to us because it's so weird. It's so weird to us. It's so funny. I think Spanish accent is very funny and I love it. And my sister, like, she kept joking around. I don't know, we had an amazing time. My mom ended up loving it there. And who knows, maybe in the future I would like to stay longer in Spain, because so far, before I had only been to Barcelona, Toledo and Madrid, and this time it was Madrid and Segovia. So definitely next time I want to go to the south and maybe to the other parts. I think each country has so much to offer. Same with Greece. Like, we just went to Athens and Santorini, but next time I would love to visit the different islands like Corfu, Milos, or Thessaloniki, like on the north, I think, kinda, of Greece. I would love to do that because I really wanted to see the Mount Olympus. But next time for sure, we will take that trip. So yes, let's start showing some of the video footage.
Estamos esperando a que llegue mi hermana y mi mamá y pues tendremos unas vacaciones increíbles, entonces es el comienzo. Esperaré que cuando lleguen les pueda grabar la mayoría de las cosas que van a pasar y cómo vamos a sobrevivir en un pequeño departamento.
So the first stop was Paris. We stayed here 3 days before our flight to Spain, and they were so tired, but of course we had to have an amazing dinner, and then we just kept going around on the other days eating very yummy food. These are some of the best crepes in Paris. Of course, croissants near the Eiffel Tower. We went to a museum I hadn't gone before, which is the Architecture of Patrimony Museum, next to the Eiffel Tower. They moved entire facades of churches and like really beautiful places from all over France and keep them here so they are protected from the weather and just the passing of time. It's crazy, like the details they had. Also, this is a very cool statue of a royal who wanted to be depicted as dead. So yeah, interesting. But I mean, just look at this. Artists were just crazy. And I mean, artists have always been crazy, talented people. I love it so much. You have the gargoyles. They are so cool, so funny, and they inspire me so much to create characters in the future. Obligatory selfie with the Eiffel Tower and my family, and then we were off on a plane and ready to go to Spain. The first impression in the air was, oh my god, it's so dry. Like, there's no green. But of course, once you're down, the city is gorgeous, beautiful architecture, and we had to straight up go and have paella and just, you know, have a great time. And with that ended the first day. Beautiful apartment, by the way. The one that we chose to stay. It wasn't an Airbnb, it was a sort of hotel Airbnb situation, not from the actual company. It was great, we love this place. This is one of my favorite fountains in the world because it's, I think, the only one of Lucifer. It's portrayed as the John Milton situation where he's more of a fallen angel, very tragic, blah blah blah. I love it. And it was my birthday, so we were using silly hats on the park. It was just so beautiful. The sunset, everything. I just had an amazing birthday with my family. I miss them so much already just seeing these videos. And yeah, just walking around the city. Madrid is just so beautiful. It you know, like any big city, a corner of everything. Of course, we went to Museo del Prado, but you can't take pictures inside. So we went to this very famous mercado in Madrid, and it's just so beautiful, like the whole architecture of it. Yes, it's super packed, and I think it's very expensive, so not really recommended to eat there. But if something like catches your eye, then it's great. Like for example, my mom and my sister had the octopus, and they don't regret it. They say it was very yummy, but they did say it was missing some salsa. The next day, we went to Segovia, which is, I think, just like 41 minutes away from Madrid. I mean, as in like 1 hour or 40 minutes away. We had to take the train, and honestly, it was a bit complicated, but maybe that was just an us problem. The station wasn't that clear or anything like that, but anyway, whatever. It was worth it because it's so beautiful. We had been to Toledo before, but this was our first time being in Segovia, and it's just so pretty. It's like a pueblo mágico, and we had the papas bravas, and my mom had what's it called, pig, and my sister octopus again. It's just walking here, it was very calm. Again, the days were perfect. It was chilly, but the sun was always there, so it just made everything better. And I mean, look at the views. It does look dry, like what I was saying, from like up, and no wonder it always catches on fire on summer. But I mean, even if it's dry, you still have the greenery from the woods and the parks and everything, and it matches Spain vibe. So I think it's just so nice. We really enjoyed it. So we spent most of the day in Segovia and just looking at the beautiful things. And then next day, Madrid again. We went to the other museum. I don't recall their name, Museum Ana Sofia, something like that. And it's where Guernica is. And these are the sketches of it. I didn't give it too much importance in this video because, yes, it's important to know because it's the history of art. And if you value cubism and that thing, sure, great, but Picasso is not my cup of tea. I don't like the person at all. The art is another thing, but the person, I don't like him. Anyway, we kept going through the museum, very modern art. I think that's the only worth thing there. I mean, there's stuff, but I'm not a fan of modern art, so it's my same feeling if I go to Pompidou here in Paris. I guess it's just different taste.
And I think that's it for this video. I think it's already too packed and too many things at once, counting my crazy appearance. But if you're curious, like, again, I'm gonna leave in the description the short and the TikTok and the Instagram, so you can follow my weird, it's supposed to be Elvira, okay? It's supposed to be Elvira. And now it's modest Elvira because on the footage you will see how I stuck in like socks just to make like boom like she has, of course. But now it's modest Elvira and redhead Elvira, so ignore that. But on that videos it should be as it is, dark hair and babooms. Okay, what is, oh yeah, thanks so much for watching and for hanging out again with me. Let's do it again on the next video. Hopefully I will keep my thoughts more into place. And you know what I wanna talk about aliens. Should we talk about aliens on the next video? Please, 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 send me comments, send me messages. I feel so lonely when you guys don't message me. So please message me, comment. Let's build a beautiful community because we are friends. Again, let's hang out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And see you until the next video. Aviento!